Hi everyone. Well, it's been a whole 2 days since I last did a haul video, so I guess it's time for another one. So the last haul video was just from a garage sale and one particular thrift store. What I'm going to show you today is a whole load of movies and a few books that I've picked up from thrift stores throughout October so far. Here we go. First on the books, some more biographies. We've got Betty Davis, Fasten Your Seatbelts. A biography on Marlene Dietrich, written by her daughter. Alec Guinness, Blessings in Disguise, an autobiography. Confessions of an Actor, an autobiography from Laurence Olivier. And a biography on Henry Fonda. So with those books and the books I showed you in the last haul video, I've got plenty of reading to be getting on with. As for the movies, here we go. Charlton Heston, bit of a curious choice here as Sherlock Holmes in The Crucifer of Blood, directed by his son, Fraser Heston. From the Dardenne brothers, this is Lorna's Silence from 2008, with a co-starring role here for Jeremy Renier, really excellent actor who was also in the Dardenne brothers' L'Enfant. The Salt of the Earth from 1954, interesting one this. This is about workers and their families in a mining town in New Mexico, striking and rebelling against their working conditions. And this was directed by Herbert Biberman, one of the Hollywood 10, and this film is the only film to have been blacklisted in America. How could I resist this cover? This is Steve Miner's remake of George Romero's Day of the Dead, starring Mina Suvari. A 3-pack of Munsters movies. Munsters Go Home, Munsters Revenge, and Munster Family Portrait. Good one this, written and directed by David Mamet. This is Heist, with Gene Hackman and Delroy Lindo and Danny DeVito. Falling Angels from 2003. This is a comedy about 3 sisters coming of age in a dysfunctional family set in the 60s. And this one stars Miranda Richardson. A thriller here from Steven Soderbergh from 1998. This is The Underneath with Peter Gallagher, Elizabeth Shue and Joe Don Baker. This is meant to be terrible, but I do have a bit of a thing for monster trucks, and so this is Monster Trucks. I quite like, actually, there's a Canadian film called Rolling Vengeance, which you can get through Kino Lorber. I enjoy that one. It's got Ned Beatty in it. I'm sure this is rubbish, but I will give it a go. One I certainly watched on TV when I was younger, The Martian Chronicles from 1980, based on the Ray Bradbury novel starring Rock Hudson. From 1936, we've got Greta Garbo in Camille, and this DVD also includes the 1921 Rudolph Valentino version as well. Camille, written by Alexandre Dumas, who also wrote The Three Musketeers and The Count of Monte Cristo. Joe Dante's classic Piranha. And from 1960 and 1963, Village of the Damned and its follow-up Children of the Damned, based on novels by John Wyndham, who also wrote Day of the Triffids. The Search from 1948, and this one marked the film debut for Montgomery Clift, playing an American GI who encounters a young boy who is a survivor from Auschwitz, and his mother is in search of him. From 1973, we've got this made-for-TV movie, Genesis 2, that was written by Gene Roddenberry, the creator of Star Trek. And this is a futuristic kind of movie about a scientist who is in suspended animation for 154 years and then wakes up to a future world. From 1978, this is an action-adventure set in the Middle East. Caravans, starring Anthony Quinn, and quite an all-star cast. Michael Cera's in, Jennifer O'Neill, Christopher Lee is in this as well. From 1966, this is a heist movie set at sea aboard the Queen Mary. This is Frank Sinatra in Assault on a Queen. Did see this one when I was young, and I don't think I liked it very much, but yeah, I will give it a go. Great poster. And this one has a music score from Duke Ellington. Early role here for Kurt Russell. This is from 1975 TV movie Search for the Gods, about the finding of a medallion, or a piece of medallion, that's believed to have been left when aliens visited Earth years ago, and then this becomes a search for the missing pieces. Pretty terrible, but I couldn't resist adding this one to the collection. This is The Blue Lagoon with Brooke Shields and Christopher Atkins, directed by Randall Kleiser. And then a fun one, this from Roger Corman. This is a kind of Seven Samurai in space, kind of low-budget space adventure. Battle Beyond the Stars with George Peppard and Robert Vaughn. And this one was directed by Jimmy T. Murakami, who also directed the fantastic When the Wind Blows animated movie. Then on to some TV, and Roots was certainly a fantastic show that I saw when I was young. And in fact, the actor from that, John Amos, who played the older version of Kunta Kinte, he just recently passed away, very sad loss. But yeah, this is the follow-up TV series, Roots, The Next Generation. Such an all-star cast in this one. The cast includes Debbie Allen, Marlon Brando, Henry Fonda, Irene Cara, Diane Carroll, Bernie Casey, Robert Culp, Olivia de Havilland, etc., etc. So a huge cast in this. And another series that was huge when I was younger, this is Robert Mitchum in the adaptation of Herman Wouk's The Winds of War. Again, absolutely all-star cast in this that includes Jan Michael Vincent and Ali McGraw and Victoria Tennant. And more fun from when I was young, this is Knight Rider with, yes, there he is, David Hasselhoff. And then certainly visiting my parents recently back in the UK, I think their love of murder mysteries has rubbed off on me a little bit. So yeah, I managed to find this, the Inspector Linley mysteries, not seen these ones before. And let's end things on a gentle note, because I found the box set of George Gently, starring Martin Shaw. Okay, so let me know your thoughts there on any of those movies, TV shows and books. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you are not familiar with my channel, you can go to the channel and see that I've separated out playlists. And so there's a playlist for all of my haul videos. Plenty of movies that you'll see which perhaps you won't see on other channels. There's a playlist for all of my tribute videos to movie stars and directors. There's another playlist for all of my reviews. So yeah, lots there. Please do check the channel out. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done. Hopefully I'll see you again. All the best to you. Bye bye.